Okay, in today's video we're looking at direct conversion of denary, that is base 10 numbers, to binary base 2 numbers. Now the process I'm going to follow to solving this question, try and follow closely. Solution. Now for the first question, we have to convert 27 base 10 to base 2. How do I convert it? Recall, in our binary numbers, whenever we have a number given to you without any base, automatically it's in base 10. That's the first thing to note. So these are both in base 10. So convert it to base 2. How do you convert to base 2? This is the idea. Now, since I've converted to base 2, I'm going to write 2 raised to which number that is closer to 27. How do I mean? 2 raised to power 1 is 2. Is far from 27. Raised to power 2 is 4. Is still far from 27. Raised to power 3 is 8. Is far. Raised to power 4 is 16. Is far. Raised to power 5 is 32. Is already more than. So since 2 raised to power 5 is 32 and 2 raised to power 4 is 16, I'll be using 2 raised to power 4. Take notes. Now this is 2 raised to power 4. 2 raised to power 4 is what? 16. 16 plus what will give us 27. 16 plus 11 will give us 27, isn't it? Now, since 16 plus 11 will give us 27, what other 2 raised to power can I get in 11? If I split it down, I can have 2 raised to power 2 is 4, 2 raised to power 3 is 8, isn't it? Okay, 2 raised to power 3 is 8, I can say 2 raised to power 3. Okay, so 2 raised to power 4 is 16 plus 2 raised to power 3 is 8. So 16 plus 8 is what? Let's put that one somewhere around there. The solution, 16 plus 8 is what? This is 24. Okay, since this is 24, it means that I have 3 more to go to get 27. So 2 raised to power what from the 3 more will give me something in 3. 2 raised to power 1 is 2. So I can write 2 raised to power 1. Now, if I add 2 raised to power 4 plus 2 raised to power 3 plus 2 raised to power 1 together, this is 16 plus 8 plus 2. Plus 2 give me 26. Remainder 1, ba? Okay, now I have remainder 1. Can I raise 2 to anything to give me 1? Yes, 2 raised to power 0 is what? 1. So the idea is that first, for this number 27, what is the highest power of 2? What highest power of 2 can I have? We're solving in base 2. So then which follows? If I don't have 2 raised to power 3, I will look for 2 raised to power 2. If there's no 2 raised to power 2, I'll look for 2 raised to power 1 and so on. Now, after getting all this, the highest is 4. So I'm going to have it as 2 raised to power 4, 2 raised to power 3. There's no 2 raised to power 2, so let me just write 2 raised to power 1 and 2 raised to power 0. Now, what is the answer in binary? This is 1, 1. There's no 2 raised to power 2. Make that 0. There's 2 raised to power 1, 1. There's 2 raised to power 0, 1. So if you are solving in base 3 also, the same thing. When you've gotten 3 raised to power something, you're going to add 1 down here. Sure, we understand. So this is 1 1 0 0 0 1 1, base 2. If you solve this very well, converting to base 10 back, you would get 27. You can try that on your own. And number 2 question says we have 33. Let's convert 33 base 10 to base 2. Now looking at this also, let's see. 2 raised to power to give us something close to 33. 2 raised to power 5 is 32. Isn't it? I have 2 raised to power 5 to be 32. Very close to 33. In which case, what do I have? What remains? If 2 raised to power 5 is 32, 32 plus what to give us 33. 32 plus 1 is what to give us 33. So I need to get representation from 1 if there is. And obviously there is actually. So 2 raised to power 0 is 1. So it means this plus this will give us what? 33. Okay, now let's write it down again. 2 raised to the power 5 and what? 2 raised to the power what? 0. Now, it must always start from the highest and it must get down to 0. If there is no representation for anything raised to the power 0 or the base raised to the power 0, this part will be 0, automatically then. So 2 raised to the power 5, this is what? 1. There is no 2 raised to the power 4, 0. No 2 raised to the power 3, 0. No 2 raised to the power 2, 0. No 2 raised to the power 1, 0. There's 2 raised to the power 0, 1. So this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This is the answer, base 2. It also means that what if I solve for this, convert it to base 10, I must get what? 33 base 10. And that's the solution to this question.